So I have some nice juicy stacks of all the series that I'm in the middle of, I think. And some of them I decided that I won't be continuing, and some of them I'm still on the fence, and then there's a bunch that I absolutely will continue. So let's talk about it. So Arcana Academy, this one's like tarot card magic, and it was a lot of fun, and I think it's just gonna be a trilogy. So this one is not completed, and that's why I haven't finished it. And this is an absolute yes. Silver Cloak, this one uses wand magic and haven't had any wand magic books in a while. This kind of has like magical gangs, and it was a really good time. So I really liked it. And just waiting for the next book. Cassandra Clare's Swordcatcher. When I picked this up a few years ago, I think it was like freshly released and I wasn't really part of any online book spaces. I was so excited to see a Cassandra Clare book because I feel like I hadn't seen one in forever, and I was just getting back into reading after not reading for a few years because of school and stuff, and I fell in love. I need this whole series in my brain. Quicksilver, I picked this up on the recommendation of my friend, and at first I was like, I don't think I'm gonna read it because I don't think I'll like it. And then she's like, please, you have to read it. Brimstone was so good. So I grabbed them both. I didn't hate it. It wasn't my favorite, but it was a good time. So I haven't read Brimstone yet. I'll get around to it. So I think if it's just gonna be a trilogy, I might as well just finish it. Immortal Dark, this is a trilogy. Book 1 and 2 are out, and I've been devouring this, so I absolutely will be finishing this. The last book comes out in November, and I'm going to be very sad when this world is done. Book of Azrael, while I enjoyed this book, I wasn't still 100% sold on it, but I was sold enough that I'll continue the series. So I'm hoping that book 2 sells me a little bit more, so I'll get like more excited for it, because a lot of people really love this series, and I want to love it too. Dream by the Shadows. Now this one is a maybe. I think it's just going to be a duology, so if it's just going to be a duology, I might as well. The premise of this book was really interesting, but I feel like the execution was a little bit poor, and things got a little bit like muddled and confusing for no reason, and yeah. But I'm hoping maybe everything's better in book 2. Hopefully. Modern Divination. I read this one because it was one of my Owl Crate books, and at first I was like, I don't think this is one that I would have normally picked up, but I was like, maybe it'll be good. And I heard some really good reviews and then some really bad ones, so I was like, I'll go in open mind. I did not like it. I will definitely not be continuing this. To Cage a Wild Bird. This is a dystopian romance, and it was really fun. I had a really good time. It was a little bit predictable, but I really like dystopians, and it was fun. Might as well. I'm interested to see where this goes. Hollow by Selena Myers. I did not like this one at all. I think it tried. The premise was interesting, but the execution was poor, the world building was poor, and the character development was not good, and it was a little tacky, and I did not enjoy the writing, so I don't think this is a no. I don't even think I'm gonna like bother looking at the next one. A Dance of Lies. The ending of this was diabolical, and I definitely want to continue this. I really like this. I think it was pretty unique and really fun. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. Legendborn. I really enjoyed this. It took me a little bit to get into it, but once I was in it, I was like in it. The only reason why I haven't continued is because I'm trying to find book 2 at not like $50 because that's really expensive. I own book 3 already, so I'll find book 2 eventually. But yeah, this was really good, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. The Poppy War. I don't know why I haven't finished this yet. I'm just a slacker, honestly, but now I'm at the point that I read this so long ago, I think I might have to give this a reread, and then I'll just continue the series when I get there. But I was in love with this one, very in love, so I'm very interested to see the rest of the series because I've heard a lot of mixed things. Some people say the next books are better, some people were like I couldn't finish it, so we'll see. When the Moon Hatched, absolutely, and especially because the next book comes out next month, so I'm really excited for that. I will probably give this one a reread just so everything's fresh because it's been a while since I read it. But yeah, this one was kind of difficult to get into. I found it a little confusing, but once I was in it, I was like, yeah, I dig this. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Now, I liked this, but I didn't. I found the writing really, really dry, but I still liked the premise and I liked the main character, so I will continue. I'm hoping that the writing is a little less dry in the next ones. And after reading Agnes Aubert's Mystical Cat Shelter, I felt like I enjoyed her writing a bit more. It was like kind of similar, but better, less dry. Because I dry a lot, sorry. I think I'll continue. I just was starting to get a little slumpy from the dryness, so I did not continue. I was planning on reading it all and then I didn't. But I own all 3 books, so I might as well. Red Rising. So I really love this book, and I read book 2, but I read it when I was in a really weird mood and I was feeling kind of slumpy. So I feel like I don't remember anything about book 2, and I've read this one twice already. Yeah, so I need to reread book 2 because I don't remember anything else, and then I want to continue. So after I read book 2, I reread this one, and I was like, am I not understanding what's going on because it's been a while since I read everything? But then when I was like rereading this, I was like, yeah, I remember all this stuff. So I was just not processing the information when I was reading it. So I'm gonna give book 2 a reread, and then I'll continue when I get in the right mood. The Bridge Kingdom. I honestly don't know why I haven't like finished all the books that are currently out, but the last book is coming out very soon, and these are like 3 little duologies within like one world. So I really like that. I read the first 2. I love DLJ's writing. I love this world. It was very immersive, very beautiful, and I don't know why I didn't continue. I probably just got like, ooh, piece of candy for another book, and yeah. So I probably will be prioritizing this one soon because it'll be finished and that'll be one done. Psycho Shifters. This one, I picked it up because it was a book that the author said is not meant to be taken seriously and supposed to be like hee hee ha ha, giggle, good time. So I figured, why not? And as much as I didn't like it, I also did have a good time. So I figured whatever, if I need some hee hee ha ha moments, I got something. Spellcaster. Now this one makes me laugh at myself because it was not good. And the writing was bad. The dialogue was robotic and very cringe. And yeah, but the ending of this was enough that I want to find out what happens. So that's why I laugh at myself. I'm hoping that the writing in the next book will be better, but it's short. It was a quick read, so I figured why not maybe have a turn your brain off kind of book every now and then. Ninth House. Yes, I absolutely loved the first book, but I didn't really love book 2, and I feel like her writing in both of them was kind of chaotic, and at times I was like, wait, I need to like recoup myself when reading this one. But when reading the second book, I felt even more all over the place. But it seems I wasn't alone in that, but I'm hoping that the last book will be really good. I will probably reread both books when the third book comes out. Will of the Many, absolutely. This was a roller coaster and it was very worth it. So I will definitely be continuing this, and there's just one book left, so. Shield of Sparrows. This one was actually so much fun. I fell in love with it, and the little twist in it, I was so excited because I was like, ooh, called it. So I was like, yes. But yeah, the book 2 comes out very, very soon, and I'm really excited for it, so. Sweet Nightmare, this book was chaos, and at first I was like, I'm not going to continue the series. And then I pre-ordered book 2, and then I canceled my pre-order, and then I saw that it kept getting pushed back. Like, I think it's been already pushed back like 2 whole years. It's supposed to come out this year, and then it got pushed back to next year in November. So I don't know. So I'll probably have to reread this one, even though I kind of remember it pretty well, and it's been like 3 years since I read it. I like academic settings, and this book was pretty messed up. I liked it. A Deadly Education. I was kind of iffy about this one because I felt like the writing kind of felt like very like ADHD rambling at times. But then I just realized that it's kind of, I mean, like a little bit info dumpy, but when I thought about it, I was like, it is a really cool world though. I own book 3, but not book 2, but I was kind of upset because I got a book outlet and it was supposed to be paperback to match this one, and they sent me hardcover, and I'm like, I do like hardcovers more, but now they don't match, and I'm kind of sad about it. So I don't know what to do, but it's fine. I have other books that don't match paperback and hardcover, so I'm just get over myself. When I get my hands on book 2, I'll probably have to reread it. Heavenly Bodies. I liked this at first, but then I realized that I was just trying to tell myself that I liked it because so many other people like it, and I realized that it's okay to not like something that's popular. I don't know, I feel like I was just whelmed, and I was kind of bummed out because everyone said it's so amazing. But yeah, it felt very forgettable to me. Like, I don't really remember what happened even, and I probably won't continue the series. Now, if you read it and you think I should continue, tell me why. but if not, I don't think I will. The Devils by Joe Abercrombie, yes, but I need to reread this one because this was another one that I was in like a weird mood when I was reading it, so I feel like I didn't completely absorb all of the things that happened in this book, and I feel like a lot of characters' names like started with B, like there's like Baron, Baptiste, brother, like, or their titles I guess all started with B, and my brain was just like, huh. So I'll probably reread this, but I really liked some of the characters in it, and I liked the little silly moments in it. They definitely made me chuckle, so I'm gonna give this one a reread, and I'll continue the series. Cold Wire by Chloe Gong. This one, I didn't know it was going to be a series when I first picked it up. Like, this was in my Fairy Loot subscription, and I was like, bet. This one's totally standalone. I don't know why I thought that, but that's okay. I really liked it. This is like a futuristic dystopian, government surveillance, AI, blah, blah, blah. A lot of shots fired at AI. And yeah, I think I'll definitely continue. I think it's going to be a trilogy, so looking forward to finishing this one when it's done. On Wings of Blood, I devoured book 1 and 2, but I did not feel the same way about book 3, but the ending was still, I'm very interested, so we'll see. I just want to know what happens with all the dragons, so I'm gonna finish the series. There's only one book left, so might as well. Never the Roses, absolutely not finishing this one. I thought this was a standalone, and then after I found out that it's a series, but then when I looked into it, I think the series is interconnected standalones and not actually series, but I don't know for sure. The description was a little weird when I saw it. But then like the ending of this was left kind of open-ended, so I don't know, but I hated this, so I'm not continuing it. Spark of the Everflame, absolutely, and I actually managed to just snag book 3 off of Book Outlet for really cheap, so yay. I managed to get 1, 2, and 3 off of Book Outlet, so we love good cheap books, even if they're looking a little rough, but it's fine. The insides are great. I had a really good time reading this. I'm really enjoying the slow burn in this one. I like the writing style. I'm really in the ending, definitely huge cliffhanger, so gotta finish it. Don't know why I haven't continued. This is a piece of candy. Something else shiny over there is moment where everything else is grabbing my attention. Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. This one is a yes. I read this with a buddy and just waiting for him to be ready to read book 2, and then we're gonna be continuing, waiting on him. Hollow by the Twisted Sisters. Now this one I wasn't completely sold on, but I will read book 2 because I was very interested in the world. I just didn't like the MMC, and I really didn't like his POV. I thought he was pretty annoying, so we'll see. If book 2 doesn't sell me, then I probably will drop the series, but for now, it's a yes. Never Ever After by Sue Lin Tan, absolutely. I love her writing. I love the worlds she creates. Now this one, I feel like the world building was a little less, and I feel like this one was a bit rushed, but I don't know if this is gonna be a trilogy or duology, but I really like it. This one's also another one that I thought it was gonna be a standalone when I first read it. I'm gonna always read Sue Lin Tan's books. Heir of Storms. I don't know how many books are gonna be in this series, but I think book 2 comes out this summer, maybe? I don't remember. There's like fire magic, water magic, earth magic, and they have like a trial to compete for the crown, I think. It's been a while since I read this, so I might need a refresher when book 2 comes out, but I really liked it, and it was a nice fun read. Immortal Consequences. This is an academic setting, but in the afterlife. I really liked the cliffhanger at the end. I was definitely like, oh, did not see that coming, or did I? But I was definitely pretty interested in it, and I had a good time reading it. And yeah, this one also kind of has like trials, and instead of being competitive, they end up kind of working together except for one. The Raven Scholar, absolutely. I devoured this book. This was so good. I love it. I think everyone should read it. It was so good. I think this is going to be a trilogy. So the ravens in this were hilarious. I love the main character Nima. She was amazing, and yeah, I just feel like I really related to her, and I loved her, so gotta continue. The Witch Haven. I actually read this 8 years ago. I don't remember, but it was a long time ago, and I did not know that this was a duology. I don't remember what happened in this, but I randomly was grabbing things off of Book Outlet, and I was trying to get one more book so that my shipping would be free, and I saw that there was a second book, and it's just a duology, so I was like, might as well. So I have to reread this one to finish book 2 because it's been a while since I read it, but I remember that I enjoyed it. Alchemy of Secrets. I kind of wish that this one stayed a standalone just because there's a lot of series. But I think it, like, taking out a few things and just finishing off the ending would have been really good, but everything's gotta be a series nowadays. But I really like this one. It was about like folklore, like LA folklore with like the Watchmen and some other cool things. So it was a fun roller coaster that I really enjoyed. Akatar, when I first read the series, I actually thought it was finished. It was so long ago now, and I did not know. Then obviously after I was like, oh yeah, there's more books coming. But yeah, I gotta do it. Fourth Wing, this reignited my love for reading a few years ago, and because like I read a lot of books when I was younger and throughout high school, and then I went to university and I just stopped reading, but I would still like buy books at Costco whenever I went with my mom. When she let me, she'd be like, you always have so many books. Yeah, Mom, now I have more. But then when I picked this up, I was just like, I need to read everything. I need to read all the books, and it reignited my love for reading. And so for this, I will be forever grateful. And this was fun. And yeah, dragons. The Stars Are Dying. I don't know. I have all the books because I heard a lot of really good things about it, but I thought this book was kind of messy and difficult to follow along with, and I don't know. I kind of went into a reading slump after reading this, and then I had to get myself out of it, but yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if I finish this series. I don't know. God in the Gamiho, absolutely. I love this book. This is described as a Korean drama, like K-drama, and it was so fun. I love the main characters in this. They were hilarious. Grumpy Sunshine. My book bestie in the Netherlands actually has book 2 waiting for me. She got me the Fairy Loot one back before I had a Fairy Loot sub, and she got me this one too. So I'm gonna reread this one and then read the next one. I get to see her in a month, so that's exciting. And Dire Bound, this one is a recent read, but absolutely devoured, and I had a lot of fun reading it, so of course I'm gonna keep going. So that is all the series that I am in the middle of. I don't know if I missed any on my shelves, but if you have any thoughts, let me know.